US government speaks on Bellos' protest letter against visa ban. The United States government has finally spoken on a recent letter written by Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello protesting against the visa ban slammed on some Nigerian politicians over electoral malpractices. Spokesperson for the Embassy of the US, Jean Clark, disclosed that the United States is not aware and has not received any letter from Bello. However, she disclosed that it may be working its way through screening. We are not in receipt of the governor's letter, but it might be working its way through our screening. We have nothing further regarding the visa sanction beyond the Secretary's statement, she said. It will be recalled that US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo imposed visa ban on election offenders during the November 2019 election in Kogi and Bayelsa states last week. Shortly after the announcement, the Kogi state government protested the ban in a letter dated September 16th addressed to the US diplomatic mission to Nigeria. Thank you for listening to this news. True talk. Well, everyone with his own opinion. That is how Governor Bello, Yahaya Bello feels. You understand? Well, to him, he feels is is not fair. But to some persons, it is fair. Unlike to me, I I recognize that move taken by the US government, because if they haven't taken that step, this Edo gubernatorial election wouldn't have come up or become a success. So it is a good thing that it happened. It's a good thing that it came up. So nobody should say it is wrong. It is very, very good, and I recognize that fact. You understand? Okay, you look at what happened in Edo gubernatorial election. You can see how well behaved the the aspirants were, and the committee chairman, also the security operatives, then the party members. You can see how everyone behaved themselves, humbled themselves. That is as a result of the visa ban. That is the effect the visa ban, the effect of the visa ban on the day of the election. You understand? So it is good. And when we are talking about visa ban, it was placed on those um, election riggers, and those election riggers happens to be the ones causing this tension in Edo State. So because they don't want to lose their properties, because they were also threatened of losing their properties if any violence occurs at the election. So you can see that there was peace because they never wanted such to happen to them. You see that? So what are we saying? You can see that when we are talking about talk, you'll be thinking that the thugs are those rascals on the street. The thugs are those lousy and troublesome people on the street. Unknown to you that the rascals are those um, uh, uh, responsible criminals that call themselves politicians, that put on jalamia, agbada, and suits. They are the criminals. They are the thugs. They are the influencers. If these guys on the street doesn't go to them, if they are not influenced, there is no way they will cause menace. There is no way they will cause trouble. They were influenced, they were pushed, they were motivated with money, and some words were said was said to them. They were told to do one or two things to attack a particular person. They were told to use this weapon. They were given a lot of instructions before these guys will now be able to go out and cause any harm on anybody. So these guys were able to cause this to carry out this evil as a result of the instruction given to them by these wicked politicians. So you can see that nobody troubled the Edo election because none of these politicians gave instructions to these boys to do anything, because these guys are influenced by money. You give them money, tell them to do anything, you see that they will do it for you. They will do it for you successfully. You understand? So that is it. So to God be the glory for this US ban. Pompeo and Mary Beth, in fact, they did a very brilliant job in that part. I think this means this idea that is used to bring peace in a gubernatorial election. God will do it. There will be an idea that will help us to detect the sponsor of these Boko people in no due time. All right. So that is the matter. You see, our Nigerian government, they need um, they need someone to handle them with a very strong hand. With a very strong hand, because if they are not handled, you will see them misbehaving. You understand? You can see how humble they are because because someone because the US government sanctioned them. You understand? Because they were sanctioned, and that is how it should be. All right. So my viewers, please, I don't know what your own comment concerning all that has just been said may be, but I believe you have a comment to leave behind. So please, you do well to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.